Hey everybody, welcome to our 32nd 2025 Bowman Draft Jumbo Break. Okay, I believe this is the first box of the final case that I have. Or was the last one? 32, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this is the first one. So, let us see. Let us see if there's any spots still left on 34 here. There was 4 spots last I saw. Nope, 34 is sold out. I'll get 35 posted up later this evening. So nothing to link to you guys right now. Hey Jim, or John, I'm Jim. Everything is good. You want the last spot? Oh cool, thank you very much. Alright, so for today we have Francisco with the Orioles, Thomas K with the Red Sox, John L has the Yankees and Mariners, Michael M has the Rays, A's, Phillies, and Padres, Shannon has the Jays, Astros, Marlins, Reds, Pirates, and Dodgers, Benjamin D has the White Sox, Norman has the Guardians and Rockies, Robert M has the Tigers, Christian has the Royals and Nationals, Brandon has the Twins, David W has the Angels, Adam L has the Rangers, Brian H has the Braves, David C has the Mets, Brian T has the Cubs and Brewers, Andrew K has the Cardinals, Giants, and Justin T has the D-backs. Alright, let's see what we find today. There we are. Okie dokie. Alright, Malcolm Moore, Rangers. Kyle Odissi, first for the White Sox. Mike Sirota, Dodgers. Dean Curley, first for the Guardians. Kevin McGonigal, Tigers. Michael Lombardi, first for the Royals. Caden Kent, first for the Yankees. Johnny Level, Giants. Tayton Gray, first for the Rays. Jacob Reimer, Mets. Landon Harmon, first for the Nats. Jesus Medi, Brewers. Aiden West, first for the Dodgers. Devin Taylor, first for the A's. Enrique Bradfield Jr., Orioles. Easton Carmichael, first for the Pirates. Joshua Gonzalez, Giants. Miguel Samay Jr., first for the Nets. Sebastian Walcott, Rangers. Mason Peters, first for the Mariners. Yohani Morales, Nationals. A&A Greengrass, first. Bowman of Xavier Nyans, 53 of 99. That's a nice one. That'll be for Shannon. Very nice. Oh, I think, how do I do this? Brain's not working. That's how I do it. Some nice green grass Nyans there. Looks very clean too. Alright, we have a chrome Tommy White for the A's. Nick Becker, first for the Mariners. For John. Hagen Smith, White Sox. Tanner Franklin, first for the Cardinals. For Andrew. Walker Jenkins, Twins. Ethan Frey, first for the Astros. For Shannon. Aaron Escobar for the Phillies. And a Bowman Draft Night of Eli Willits. Number 1 overall. Nationals for Christian. Refractor first rounder Gage Wood for the Phillies from Michael. And refractor first, Gavin Turley, who was a 4th for the A's. That'll be for Michael, I believe. Yes, Michael. Alright, one nice hit down. Jose Briseño, Tigers. Malachi Witherspoon, first for the Tigers. Jared Thomas, Rockies. Brandon Compton, first for the Marlins. J.R. Ritchie, Braves. Joshua Flores, first for the Brewers. Johnny Formello, Mariners. Mason McConaughey, first for the Rangers. Quentin Young, first for the Twins. Arjun Nimila, Jays. Jackson Wiggins, Cubs. Ben Jacobs, first for the Tigers. Sammy Stafura, Pirates. Dominic Fritton, first for the Rays. Travis Sikora, Nationals. Rex McKenzie, first for the Braves. Zach Root, first for the Dodgers. J.D. Dix, D-backs. Kason Cunningham, first for the D-backs. Josiah Hartshorn, first for the Cubs. Steele Hall, first for the Reds. Here's a metal parallel of Twins. Kalen Culpepper, 61 of 100, former first-rounder for Brandon. It's 2 numbered parallels in the books, a 99 and a 100. Alright, we have Jose Briseño, Tigers. Malachi Witherspoon, first for the Tigers for Robert. Jared Thomas, Rockies. Brandon Compton, first for the Marlins for Shannon. First round Patrick Forbes for the D-backs for Justin. Gavin Turley, first for the A's for Michael. Xavier Nyans, first rounder for the Astros. It's a bit off center to the right. That's for Shannon. Blue Sparkle, or Blue Chrome, first for the Cubs. It is King Kepley. Was also a bit off center to the right, if you ask me. And that would be second round pick for Brian. Refractor first rounder Sean Gamble for the Royals. That one's a little bit off to the left. That'll be for Christian. And then first rounder Mitch Voigt. That one's centered better. For the Mets, for David. So 2 first round refractors. We already have 3 first round refractors. Here's our King Kepley. Alright, Josh Hammond, first for the Royals. Grant Richardson, first for the A's. Ethan Petrie, first for the Nats. Nate George, Orioles. Joseph Zira, first for the Orioles. Cameron Maldonado, first for the Giants. Dax Kilby, first for the Yankees. Ryan Waldschmidt, D-backs. Eli Willits, first for the Nats. Caleb Blaze, first for the Tigers. Gage Wood, first for the Phils. Esmerin Valdez, Pirates. Aaron Walton, first for the Guardians. Max Clark, Tigers. Mason Morris, first for the Reds. Eduardo Tate, Twins. Andrew Salas, Marlins. Anthony Ayenson, first for the Red Sox. Elian Pena, Mets. Cameron Miller, first for the Royals. Connor Griffin for the Pirates. And our first auto is for the Dodgers. It'll be Aiden West for Shannon. I believe he's a 4th round pick. Our 35th overall. We have Tyson Lewis for the Reds. Max Bellew, first for the Rockies for Norman. Chase & Co., Dodgers. Dominic Reed, first for the Cubs for Brian. Sammy Stafura, Pirates. Dominic Fritton, first for the Rays for Michael. Travis Sikora for the Nats. A Bowman draft night of Mitch Voigt for the New York Mets. That'll be for David. Refractor Jared Thomas for the Rockies for Norman. And refractor Josh Crittograuer for the A's for Michael. First refractors we don't put up. I usually sleeve these at the end, but that's okay. Oh yeah, I know why, because I usually put Willets in this stack over here. Alright, Jack Gurevich, first for the Cardinals. George Lombard Jr., Yankees. Nolan Schubert, first for the Guardians. Cash Mayfield, Padres. Gustavo Melendez, first for the Pirates. Gavin Fien, first for the Rangers. Matt Barr, first for the Twins. Cade Anderson, first for the Mariners. Sean Youngerman, first for the Phillies. Cade Obermuller, first for the Phillies. Charlie Condon, Rockies. Devin Taylor, first for the A's. Enrique Bradfield Jr., Orioles. Easton Carmichael, first for the Pirates. Walker Jenkins, Twins. Ethan Frey, first for the Astros. Joshua Gonzalez, Giants. Miguel Samay Jr., first for the Nats. Sebastian Walcott, Rangers. Mason Peters, first for the Mariners. Yohani Morales for the Nationals. And auto number 2 is another Dodger, Landon Vidoric. Third round pick. So they got their fourth and their third round pick here. For Shannon. Double Dodger. Aaron Watson, first for the Reds for Shannon. Franklin Arias, Red Sox. First round Caden Bodine for the O's for Francisco. J.D. Dix and Diamondbacks. Marcus Phillips, first rounder for the Red Sox for Thomas. Matthew Miura, first for the Cardinals for Andrew. Prize prospects, Cade Anderson for the Mariners. He's apparently been very, very good so far. That'll be for John. Refractor, Theron Lorenzo for the Tigers for Robert. And refractor, Sammy Stafor for the Pirates for Shannon. My upload is falling. That's fantastic. Okay, I need to lower my bit rate a little bit because I guess my upload's stinking right now. Let's take a look. Output. Let's lower that to 2000. Still doesn't. It's not green. It's still red. Okay, got it back on. Bitrate lowered. Hopefully it's still okay. Gotta compensate for, I guess, my upload's stinking right now. Let me check out what my speed test looks like. Yep, my upload is like 2 right now. That makes sense. I've had techs come in and look at everything. Can't figure out what the problem is. I'll be having to be switched back to AT&T sooner or later. So hopefully the stream's not too terrible right now. Probably is so. Video should be okay. Alright, we have Tyson Lewis for the Reds. Max Bellew, first for the Rockies. Jinx & Co., Dodgers. Dominic Reed, first for the Cubs. Rock Riggio, Rockies. Cody Bowker, first for the Phillies. Gabe Davis, first for the White Sox. Charles Davilan, first for the Dodgers. Tommy White, A's. Nick Becker, first for the Mariners. Hagen Smith, White Sox. Marcus Phillips, first for the Red Sox. Matthew Miura, first for the Cardinals. Ethan Conrad, first for the Cubs. Ty Harvey, first for the Padres. Tyler Brenmer, first for the Angels. Riley Kelly, first for the Rockies. J.J. Weatherholt, Cardinals. Cade Crossland, first for the Cardinals. Luke Dickerson, first for the Nationals. Nolan Sailors, first for the Royals. And a neon green Braden Montgomery, 25 of 99 for the White Sox. And that'll be for Benjamin. Former 12th overall pick from the Boston Red Sox. Rock Riggio, chrome for the Rockies. Cody Bowker, first for the Phillies from Michael. Leo DeVries, A's. Jake Monroe, first for the Angels for David. Briggs McKenzie, first for the Braves for Brian. Josh Kuroda-Grauer, A's. AJ Russell, first for the Rangers. An Axis of Arjun Nimila for the Blue Jays. That'll be for Shannon. Refractor first, we have second round pick Brandon Compton for the Marlins. That'll be for Shannon. And refractor first AJ Russell for the Rangers. That'll be for Adam. What you doing over there, Nana? Alright. Leo DeVries, A's. Jake Monroe, first for the Angels. Theo Gillen, Rays. Dean Livingston, first for the D-backs. Dayron Lorenzo, Tigers. Dean Moss, first for the Rays. Tanner Franklin, first for the Cardinals. Blake Mitchell, Royals. Griffin Hughes, first for the Mariners. Bryce Cunningham, Yankees. Landon Hodge, first for the White Sox. Reynel Rodriguez, Cardinals. Michael Salina, first for the Padres. Johnny Slawinski, first for the Angels. Cooper Pratt, Brewers. Jacob Morrison, first for the Brewers. Dante Nori, Phillies. Brody Brecht, Rockies. Josh Owens, first for the Rangers. Kalen Culpepper, Twins. Cooper Fleming, first for the Rays. Jefferson Rojas, Cubs, and our Chrome. We have Theo Gillen for the Rays. Dean Livingston, first for the D-backs for Justin. Dayron Lorenzo, Tigers. Dean Moss, first for the Rays for Michael. James Tibbs, Dodgers. Mitch Voigt, first rounder for the Mets for David. Tommy Troy for the D-backs. Prize prospect is Eli Willett, first overall pick for the Nationals for Christian. And with refractor, J.R. Ritchie for the Braves for Brian, and James Tibbs for the Dodgers for Shannon. Alright, it's a halfway point. Got a lot of hits in our first half. Alright, Sean Gamble, first for the Royals. Luke LaCourse, first for the Angels. Kane Kepley, first for the Cubs. Braden Montgomery, White Sox. Ethan Hedges, first for the Rockies. Thomas White, Marlins. Quentin Young, first for the Twins. Jackson Wiggins, Cubs. Chase Shores, first for the Angels. Cam Caminetti, Braves. Michael Oliveto, first for the Tigers. Joshua Lugo, Angels. Gavin Turley, first for the A's. Xavier Nyans, first for the Astros. Matthew Fisher, first for the Phillies. JoJo Parker, first for the Jays. Aiden West, first for the Dodgers. Trevor Cohen, first for the Giants. Carson Bench, Mets. Brian Curley, first for the Diamondbacks. Spencer Jones, Yankees. Antonio Jimenez, first for the Mets. And Chrome will be Mike Sirota for the Dodgers. Dean Curley, first for the Guardians for Norman. Kevin McGonigal, Tigers. Michael Lombardi, first for the Royals for Christian. Cooper Fleming, first for the Rays for Michael. Jefferson Rojas, Cubs. First round Zach Root for the Dodgers for Shannon. Axis Zero Hope of the Dodgers. That'll be for Shannon. Refractor first Dean Livingston for the D-backs for Justin. And refractor first Ben Jacobs for the Tigers for Robert. Zach Root, put you in here. We have Michael Lombardi, first for the Royals. Travis Bazana, Guardians. Aaron Watson, first for the Reds. Franklin Arias, Red Sox. Caden Bodine, first for the Orioles. Cameron Nelson, first for the Rockies. Landon Harmon, first for the Nationals. Jesus Medee, Brewers. Justin Lampkin, first for the Royals. Yendo Ricardo, Royals. Nate Snead, first for the Angels. Sean Episcope, first for the Brewers. Tate Suthasine, first for the Braves. Corbin Dickerson, first for the Mariners. Jake Cook, first for the Jays. Luis Pena, Brewers. Shotaro Mori, A's. Riley Quick, first for the Twins. Slade Caldwell, D-backs. Brady Abel, first for the Brewers. Adonis Guzman, first for the Pirates. And X Factor, first for the Brewers. Sean Episcope, that will be for Brian. He was a 5th rounder for the Brewers. Chrome first. We have Pico Cone for the Yankees for John. First round Jordan Yost for the Tigers for Robert. Gabe Davis first for the White Sox for Benjamin. Josh Hammond first rounder for the Royals for Christian. Michael Salina first for the Padres for Michael. Johnny Sawinski first for the Angels for David. Cooper Pratt for the Brewers. Axis of Jesus Medee for the Brewers. That'll be for Brian. Refractor Jose Briseño for the Tigers for Robert. And Refractor Travis Sikora for the Nationals for Christian. Are you cleaning it off? Good job. Eliana girl. Alright, we have first Kyson Witherspoon for the Red Sox. Connor Essenberg first for the Braves. Seth Hernandez first for the Pirates. Pico Cone first for the Yankees. Jordan Yost first for the Tigers. Caleb Wing first for the Cubs. Zip, 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 zip. Ryan Sloan, Mariners. Colin Yeaman first for the Orioles. Carlos Lagrange, Yankees. Billy Carlson first for the White Sox. Tim Piacentine first for the Jays. Ike Irish first for the Orioles. Cody Miller first for the Braves. Aiden Miller, Phillies. Landon Vidoric first for the Dodgers. Dakota Jordan, Giants. Ryan Weidman first for the Padres. Jamie Arnold first for the A's. Christian Fauch first for the Red Sox. Liam Doyle first for the Cardinals. Peter Cusseau first for the Mets. Max Williams first for the Marlins. And Chrome. We haven't seen a hit in a while. First, Matthew Fisher for the Phils for Michael. Ethan Petrie first for the Nats for Christian. Nate George, Orioles. Joseph Zira first for the Orioles for Francisco. Jacob Morrison first for the Brewers for Brian. Dante Nori for the Phillies. And Ben Jacobs first for the Tigers for Robert. Prize prospects will have Jamie Arnold for the A's. That'll be for Michael. Refractor first Malachi Witherspoon first for the Tigers for Robert. And Briggs McKenzie first for the Braves for Brian. 3 packs left. We still have 1 auto to find. Probably still a numbered Chrome hit. Can't guarantee any more than that. Alright, Malcolm Moore, Rangers. Kyle Odissi first for the White Sox. Mike Sirota, Dodgers. Dean Curley first for the Guardians. Kevin McGonigal, Tigers. Mason Neville, first for the Reds. Yolfran Castillo, Rangers. Caden Kent, first for the Yankees. Johnny Level, Giants. Tatum Gray, first for the Rays. Jacob Reimer, Mets. Aaron Escobar, Phillies. James Ellinger, first for the Twins. Felton Celestin, Mariners. Kevin Keelan, first for the Giants. JT Quinn, first for the Orioles. Walker Janik, Astros. JD Thompson, first for the Brewers. Alfredo Duno for the Reds. JB Middleton, first for the Rockies. And we have something very interesting here. Don't even know what it is. I'm guessing it's some kind of case hit. But it's Casey Cunningham of the D-backs for Justin. And then an Aqua Reptilian behind it. First for the Rays will be Dominic Fritton, 31 of 125. So this one will be for Michael. 4th round pick. Fritton. And still got to figure out what this is. Chat can let me know. Final draft. It's got to be a case hit of some kind. Final draft. Casey Cunningham. D-backs for Justin. Guess I'll stick it over here. Alright. What the heck is this? We have Chrome first Cameron Nelson for the Rockies for Norman. A first round Kyson Witherspoon for the Red Sox for Thomas. First Connor Essenberg for the Braves for Brian. First round Seth Hernandez for the Pirates for Shannon. First round Ethan Conrad for the Cubs for Brian. Ty Harvey first for the Padres for Michael. First round Tyler Brennery for the Angels for David. And then prize prospects Travis Bazana for the Guardians. That'll be for Norman. Refractor first, 2nd rounder Dean Moss for the Rays for Michael. And there's Dominic Fritton again for the Rays, also for Michael. A lot of good first Chromes here. Alright, still looking for our final auto. We have Sean Gamble, first for the Royals. Luke LaCourse, first for the Angels. Kane Kepley, first for the Cubs. Braden Montgomery, White Sox. Ethan Hedges, first for the Rockies. Chase Shores, first for the Angels. Cam Caminiti, Braves. Michael Oliveto, first for the Tigers. Joshua Lugo, Angels. Gavin Fien, first for the Rangers. Matt Barr, first for the Twins. Josh Kuroda Grauer, A's. AJ Russell, first for the Rangers. James Tibbs, Dodgers. Mitch Voigt, first for the Mets. Tommy Troy, D-backs. CJ Gray, first for the Angels. Ryan Mitchell, first for the Cardinals. Caleb Bonemer, White Sox. Murph Gray, first for the Pirates. Edgardo Quintero, Dodgers. And here's our last auto. It is of Briggs McKenzie for the Atlanta Braves. So we got all base autos in this box, nothing numbered. Disappointing. The 4th round Briggs McKenzie. That's for Bryant. We have J.R. Ritchie for the Braves. 1st round Sean Gamble for the Royals. For Christian. Luke LaCourse, first for the Angels. For David. First overall, Eli Willits for the Nats. For Christian. Caleb Wing, first for the Cubs. For Brian. 1st round JoJo Parker for the Jays. For Shannon. Aiden West, first for the Dodgers. For Shannon. Axis of Walker Jenkins for the Minnesota Twins. That'll be for Brandon. Refractor first. Luke LaCourse for the Angels for David, and refractor Tommy Troy for the D-backs for Justin. I filled up the whole back row pretty quickly there. Final pack. I don't know if we have any hits left in us. We're gonna find out. Alright, we should have an in action, yeah. Thomas White, Marlins. Jack Gurvich, first for the Cardinals. George Lombard Jr., Yankees. Nolan Schubert, first for the Guardians. Cash Mayfield, Padres. Gustavo Melendez, first for the Pirates. Kate Anderson, first for the Mariners. John Youngerman, first for the Phillies. Keith Obermueller, first for the Phillies. Charlie Condon, Rockies. Mason DeVille, first for the Reds. Frank Castillo, Rangers. Patrick Forbes, first for the D-backs. Gavin Turley, first for the A's. Xavier Nyett, first for the Astros. Matthew Fisher, first for the Phillies. JoJo Parker, first for the Jays. Trevor Cohen, first for the Giants. Carson Bench, Mets. Brian Curley, first for the D-backs. Spencer Jones, Yankees. And Antonio Jimenez, first for the Mets. And then it's our Chrome. We have Chrome first Caleb Blaze for the Tigers for Robert. 1st round Gage Wood for the Phillies for Michael. Grant Richardson, first for the A's for Michael. Charles Daviland, 1st round pick for the Dodgers for Shannon. Devin Taylor, first for the A's for Michael. Enrique Bradfield Jr. for the Orioles. And Easton Carmichael, first for the Pirates for Shannon. In action will be Ike Irish of the Baltimore Orioles, 1st rounder for Francisco. Then refractors, we have a first Caleb Blaze for the Tigers for Robert, and 1st round Patrick Forbes for the D-backs for Justin. Put you there. Put you there. And Daviland, you can go up as well. Alright, time to look and see what we have here. Alrighty. Stay strong, stream. Alright, so for autos, we have a 4th round Briggs McKenzie for the Atlanta Braves. We have a 3rd round Landon Vidoric for the Dodgers, and a 4th round Aiden West for the Dodgers, all base autos. Green Grass parallel of 99, Xavier Nyett for the Houston Astros, 1st round pick. A metal parallel of Kalen Culpepper, former 1st rounder for the Twins, of 100. A aqua reptilian of 125, Dominic Fritton for the Tampa Bay Rays. So we have a neon green of 399, Braden Montgomery for the Chicago White Sox. We have a final draft hit of Kason Cunningham for the Arizona Diamondbacks. We have an X-Fractor of Sean Episcope for the Milwaukee Brewers, 5th round pick, and a Sky Blue Chrome of Kane Kepley, 2nd rounder for the Chicago Cubs. We have an inaction of Ike Irish, Baltimore Orioles, 1st round pick for the Orioles. Oh yeah, just said that. We have a refractor 4th rounder Gavin Turley for the A's, 1st round Gage Wood for the Phillies, 1st round Mitch Voigt for the Mets, 1st round Sean Gamble for the Royals, 2nd round Brandon Compton for the Marlins, 2nd round Dean Moss for the Rays, and 1st round Patrick Forbes for the D-backs. And our base 1st rounders up there, Chrome, we have Charles Davenland for the Dodgers, Sean Gamble and Josh Hammond for the Royals, Eli Willits for the Nats, JoJo Parker for the Jays, Seth Hernandez for the Pirates, Ethan Conrad for the Cubs, Tyler Brenmer for the Angels, Jordan Yost for the Tigers, Mitch Voigt for the Mets, Caden Bodine for the Orioles, and Xavier Nyans of the Astros. So that'll conclude our 32nd 25 Bowman Draft Jumbo break. What number is this? Yeah, this is 32. 33 is already sold out. That one's going to stream May 9th, 7:30 p.m. And 34 has just sold out as well. So I'll get that one scheduled as well, and I'll get number 35 up ASAP. And that's that. So we'll get you your results tonight, and we'll have it shipped out by Friday. Thanks for joining all.